Deepak, yeah, Deepak, no doubt till
Okay.
now.
Then let's continue.
Yes.
We are doing yesterday.
Yeah.
Please let me know once this machine is visible. Machine visible now?
Yes, yes, the
Yes,
screen is visible.
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So anyone tried opening that posting period of company code and all?
No, no, Deepak.
Okay. So what I would suggest now, instead of going ahead, because customer must anyway we are about to complete. Now only we are left with billing tab. That also we don't have that much control there. Okay, let's try to open that posting period maybe because it will help us uh, for other things as well. So let's try to open that. Let's see. And long back I also did it, but let us see. Okay. So as I was saying yesterday, in MIGO before posting also you can kind of have a simulation. Same kind of check we have in credit management also, right? Before actually creating the order, we can see whether our order will be going to credit block or not. So similar kind of simulation we have in MIGO as well. You put all your data, you click on check. If any error comes, it will show you here itself. Okay. If you click in this button, it will show you the whole message. So it says posting period only open for 11 and 12. Okay, company code. Even I don't remember the T code. Let me go to T code. So long back I did for opening period of. Since we are trying to open asset, there are two places we have this. One at a company code level and one at a plant level. So it's OB52. Okay, let's go to OB52. This posting period will be taken care by finance and the plant posting period will be taken care by MM people. Posting period variant. Oh, let's go with anyone. No, not this one. This is not the T code, I think. OB52, OB52 only, but it is not. And nowhere we see the 23, right? That we are getting message. That is not here. Do not will take us to that screen as well. Posting period, posting period message. Give me 1 second. Let me see the T code. Or you can do one more thing. You can just copy whenever you're getting some error. No, you don't know. You can just copy the same message and you can type in Google. It will give us some more accurate answer. What we have to do. Posting only possible in.
Deepak, we can actually put error code message M whatever was showing, and then it will directly show
Yeah, that also you can do.
MMRV,
But
I guess.
sometimes what happens, no, Vishal, the message code you see, right? Let me go to that one. So this number you see, right? So sometimes what will happen, no, this message code will be similar. So with this message code, sometimes you will not get the exact answer. Okay. So it's better
Okay,
to copy everything actually. So when actually I do sometimes real world, I copy everything, the error message as well as the message number as well. Okay.
okay, okay.
I don't think this is the thing we have. I think let's go to MMPV or something. Mhm. MPV. Okay, so from here we can do it. Let's see our company code message we are getting for 1010. Okay. So now say I just want to check the current period. Say I don't know. Since anyway in the MIGO I'm getting that error, right? But let's say I don't know. So I just see what is the current period. If I execute it, okay, it's not saying anything. Why it is not showing? Check posting period, current date. No, no, no. It should actually show that period.
Yeah, it is showing in log. It is showing the current period.
Okay, where?
Current period of the control record is 12:23. Log in the second log.
This one? Okay, okay. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
You
current
see,
period of the
it
control
says
record is
that
12:23.
12:33 is the current period, and generally, I think what happens in the current period as well as in the back period, system allows, okay, but not in the future. So, what is current period? 12:23. Okay, now let's go back. Let's put it 12/2023. So, what I'm doing, I'm closing this period. Okay, let's see how it goes. Say, okay, let's see whether it happened or not. Now, if I remove this. It's still 12 only. It should close actually. I did it long back, and this is not a SD part actually. Uh, company code 1010 only. Let's remove that. Let's put this only. 12 2023. Now liberty posting. No, we don't need this. Now, something is bad actually. Okay, let us try few 5 4 minutes and then we'll leave it. If it is not happening, we'll leave it. Let's see, 21 24. Okay, so here we can see the current period and last period. Okay, I have to close 12, 12, 3. This anyway will not have impact. This what is not the current area. Okay, if I go to MMRV, what it says. Hmm, no, It should increase actually. It will increase one by one. It should come actually 1 2024. I did it long back. I'm not recalling how I did.
Yeah, there is some issue, sir. I also issue
No, we
report
can
this.
fix it, but let's give it a week since we have 1 hour. We'll not waste much time here. I'll just give it some more
Yeah.
try and then we will leave it. Okay. Okay. 1 2024. Enter the next period or relevant day. Let's say we have given the next period. Okay. And if we execute, that's it. You see, now it has moved one. You see? So let us maybe let's try.
Yeah, now it has moved.
It has moved, no? No, okay.
Yeah.
So this is, as I said, this is completely finance thing, so we don't bother much actually. 2024, we have to give it 3, 2024. Warning message coming, so we have to press it twice. Go for 4. So you see how it happens. No? Sometimes in some skin, what will happen if you execute it? Okay, so it may look like it has been done, but until unless you press exit on back button, no, the change will not be impacted. Sometimes this also happens. Okay, let's check now what is our period here. Let's open slash n. So you see it has moved to 6/2024. Let's move it to till current date, okay? Because it will help in other transaction and other things as well. Because or else what will happen? You all have to imagine, okay, this would have come, this error would have come, all those stuff. So that's fine. Let's spend some time and let's open it. Meanwhile, what and all you guys are practicing in SAP? Anyone? Like sales order creation, config part, what you guys
Yeah.
are doing?
Sales order, like for the
Engineering.
existing data only, I try to do it.
What you tried?
Like, I mean, existing data, existing company,
Mm-hmm.
because my own company, there were errors coming, so I
Yeah, for
used,
our company, yeah, for our company, we have only configured the company code and DOS structure, right? We have not done the mapping and all those.
yeah, yeah. No, no, I mean, I had created separate company,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I did the assignment and all that. So for that, there were some issues coming. Apart from that, if I'm doing for existing company which has proper standard data,
Mm-hmm.
the sales order is getting executed.
You change the data one by one. Okay, as I said, you
Yeah,
take
yeah,
existing order, first change customer, then change material. Okay, then you change the order type. You create your own order type. That's all completely standard. You don't change anything. So as I said, you can copy the existing config. Just copy as it is, and then you try. So change one by one so that you will understand where the issue is coming actually. Okay, if you change multiple things at one, no, then you will not understand. Then you change, let's say you change the document type, then you try to change the sales area, then you change the plant. Okay, in this way you will understand. Yeah, who else was trying? Who else was saying that he tried something? And when you are creating your own company code and all, na, you note it down somewhere in the notepad or some Excel. Okay, because you have your own company code, own plant, everything. Then you can do anything in that company code. You can change it, and it's easy to recall and all those things. We are into 2026 now. Now let's not open going forward. Let's try to see what it says now. So it says posting period. You see now it has come to this one because this is the current period. So sometimes what happens here, I said sometimes from January to December the posting period works, and sometimes this April to March also. Okay, so when we are closed, just stop and then we can see. We have given the date 6th March. Okay, so let's open two, maybe two more. Maybe we have to open to 2026. Let's make it 3. Okay, now let's see what it says. You see now it is saying document is okay. So what we did, we opened the posting period. Remember this these two T code. Okay, this OB52 is for GL actually. Okay, let me go to again OB52. As I said, every T, which almost see, as I said, not every, but almost every T code of finance will start with O. Okay, OB51, OB42, all the OB06, OB08, all those stuff. Okay, and then, as I said, normally most of our sales transaction will start from V. So this is actually for GL posting. Okay. Yes. So here we give the account and you give the posting period. So don't, let's not touch it as of now because I think it has been made very good. Since we are not getting any error related to GL, let's not touch it. Okay. And these two T code you remember, this MMPV and MMRV. Okay. For MMPV we were changing, and in MMRV we can just check what is the current posting period. You give your company code, press enter. So this is the current posting period. Okay. And also as I said, you see why we can post till old, because this checkbox is there. This is why it was saying that only possible for like 12 20 23 and 11 2023. So now we can post. Let's see what happens if I change the date. Okay, let's say I'm giving a date of April. See, document date could be different. The posting date matters actually in SAP. What is the posting date? Okay, 036. So what I am trying to post, I'm trying to post this initial stock entry. Let's make it 561 in month of April. So let's say what system will say. Let's say it is saying it only they can only post between March and February. Okay, let's post it to March. 06/26. Document is okay. How much quantity we have given? 10. Let's make it. Okay, let's go to MMB again. Let's close the other windows. So our material was TG12, our plant was 170. Earlier there was one stock, we uploaded 100. Okay, now let's try to uh, take this storage location only G101A, and let's try to post 100 here also. Okay, 101A. So where? So we have to give 101A. See this MIGO what we are seeing, no, this is also completely changed. Did I told you this MIGO also got changed from ECC to HANA completely?
Basically, we used to stock update through M1BC or something, MB1C, right?
Right.
But it's to MIGO.
But now in HANA, this all those MB series T code almost gone. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
MB51 works. MB51 is for material movement, but posting related everything got changed. And how
correct.
it goes, you select these two drop down. Okay, and
Uh,
based on this you select everything. And since it's initial posting, you select good receipt. You go to other.
uh,
Okay, you put your movement type here. Here also you can put it. That's all good
okay.
work,
Yeah.
because everything is whenever you are moving any goods. Okay, in let's say you are selling goods also. When, as I said, let's say the actual sales happens, customer places the order and you sell the good to customer. That time also the goods movement is happening, right, from your plant to the end customer in real world. So that movement type is 601. Okay, so few movement type you also need to remember. So one at least you remember 601 when the actual sale happens to the customer, and the 5631 for initial entry. If you see, it's an initial entry for stock balance. It's very simple. This at least this initial what you call initial upload. This we call as the initial stock upload. So this is quite simple. You put good receipt, others. Either you put movement type here, or there are only four tabs. See which material you are trying to update the stock. So TG12, you put TG12, automatically TG12 will come here, and this description will come here. Okay, you go to quantity, you can put your quantity. Let's try to put 100. Press enter. Go to where, then you need to tell which plant and which storage location you are trying to post. Okay, here you have the these all options you have, but don't change as of now. Just post it to unrestricted. We'll discuss this where when we post to quality and all later. As of now, since we are trying to post some stock that we are going to use, so that stock generally we post in unrestricted. Okay, partner also you don't need to do anything here, since we are just entering a plain initial stock update, so you don't do anything here. Okay, and as I said, you can click on check, document is okay. Sometimes what will happen, when you click on check, it will say document is okay, but you when you post it, that time you may get some error. Okay, so that also happens sometimes. So it's not always 100% of the time it will happen. Okay, if document is okay, I can post it. No, because what say, let's say you don't have authority. Okay, and since bingo I'm posting, right? So then in my ID I definitely have that what do you call access and authority to post this. But when I'm just checking this one, no, that time system doesn't check the actual access, whether I have the access to post this or not. So let's say I don't have, let's assume I don't have access. So what will happen if I click on check? It will tell me the okay document is okay. But as soon as I press post, it will give me some error. Either the authority is missing or I'll get some sort of dump. Okay. So, but that happens very rarely. Mostly if it says document is okay, you can post it. So let's post it our document. So see, this is our document. Let me, and one more thing, you can remember this T code also. You can just copy this. Where you can open this, you can open this in MIGO only. Let's say you go to MIGO. All the material movement and all those things will come here only. So now what we are trying to do, let's say I'm just trying to display. So I have to select this one, material document. I think this was our document, right? What was the number I copied anyway? Let me see. Yeah, so this was our document. I give the document, I press enter. So if someone asks you what is the T code to open a material document, you can tell MIGO only, but we need to select display and material document, then we give the material. You see all those detail whatever we entered, the material, the quantity, same thing you can see. Okay, now let's go back to MMBS stock scheme. Let's refresh it. Now you see it has got to 101. Okay, and also as I said, it doesn't mean that you have 201. If you see that's 201 total, out of the 201 is under company code 1010, 201 is under plant 1010, but under plant 1010 we have stock 100 stock, 100 pieces. This is a unit, actually unit of measure. So 100 pieces we have under storage location 0001, and 101 stock we have under 101A. Okay, so this is how you tell the current stock. But as I said, it doesn't mean if it is there, you can use. There are some other availability configurations and parameter that will impact your sales order confirmation. Even if you see it, you will not be able to confirm or you will not be able to deliver. Why? Because let's say just a very basic example. Let's say the stock is there, but there is already one sales order opened, and that sales order already confirmed this quantity. And let's say that customer belongs to first priority, first delivery priority, and now you are trying to place order for a third priority customer. So even though you see the stock, when the stock will move, until you do the PGI, the stock will be visible. But sales order is placed. Sales order, I have saved the sales order VA01, I have saved it. So this quantity I have consumed, but the stock will still be visible. So you will not be able to know which, from in this screen at least, you will not be able to know where the stock is confirmed. In a separate term, we call it this stock is somewhere else is confirmed. So that you can see in CA09, CO06. So that we will discuss once we have, because that's a very depth from what called some senior consultant only works. So as of now, you don't have to worry all those, but you just understand It doesn't mean if you see a stock you can deliver. There could be scenario that the stock is somewhere else is confirmed, so it will be visible but you will not be able to deliver. Now let's go back to our order again, and now let's see whether it is allowing me to deliver 10. Yesterday it was only allowing me to one piece, right? Now let's see what happens. Hopefully it should allow now. You see the difference now? Remember earlier we were only getting one. Now what we did today, we opened the posting period to till the current date. We uploaded 100 stock, and then now let's see one thing. Since we are here, let's not save it. See, we are under the. Let's close this now. We don't need this. We are into the outbound delivery. Is it? Earlier also there were two type of delivery. Outbound delivery is we are going to sell the goods to the customer. Inbound, we are going to buy the goods from the vendor. And from the company perspective, vendor is someone from whom the company buys. Customer to who company sells. And if you see from that vendor's perspective, things will be reversed. Let's say I am a person who is what do you call supplying goods to Tata Steel. For Tata Steel, I am the customer. For me, Tata Steel is my customer because I am selling goods to Tata Steel. Clear this concept, this vendor customer relationship, and also sometimes let's say I am also running a business, and sometimes I buy goods also from Tata Steel, and sometimes I supply goods also to Tata Steel. So now I will be working as a supplier as well as a customer for Tata Steel, correct? Then what you will do in business partner, in BP you will extend both the roles to Deepak, to customer role as well as supplier role as well. If you remember that BPT code, let me go quickly and I'll show you. Yes, as I was saying, let's say I'm supplying also for like for this also you see this customer is working as a customer also as well as supplier also. But whatever data we maintain in this supplier role, that's none of our headache. That's completely from purchasing. Our MM person controls all these things, which purchase of and all those things. We don't need to worry. But just for understanding, let's say in interview, sometimes these people ask if a same customer, same business partner is working as a customer and as well as working as a vendor, what we will do in SAP. So you need to tell we will extend, we'll create one business partner and we will extend both the roles, customer role as well as the supplier roles. Okay, let's go back to our screen again. So this is clear like why we are getting earlier we were getting only one and now we are able to get 10 pieces full stock. Clear? Any doubt so far?
No, no, clear, clear.
Okay. So yesterday I was trying to show you that what do you call that delivery limitation, right? That I can only deliver two delivery I can create the partial delivery thing we were discussing, and I was about to show you that how it will work. Go to sales and distribution. So as I said, I have marked it as two. Okay, so I can only create two. Okay, let's do one thing. See, when you are creating a delivery, by default system copies everything whichever is pending. In my sales order, there was 10 pieces and I have not delivered anything. So it has already copied everything. Let's say I will just make it two. I just want to deliver two as of now. Let's say it I will deliver somewhere else, some maybe near future. Here also, as in sales order, we have incomplete thing. Here also we have incompleteness. We can just click on here. Mm, I think I've some message is coming. I don't know, but it's not appearing here. I don't know what happened. But anyway, let's see. Let's try to save it. So see, this is our delivery 8005172. Let's note it down somewhere in our document. So that was 8005172. 5172. This we have created for two pieces. Okay, let's try to create another delivery. One more thing I will show you in sales order. Let's go to our sales order again. See, there two for two piece I created delivery, but if you refresh here, you see the stock has not changed anything, because till now we have not done the post good issue. We have just created the order and delivery. That's it. So the actual goods movement has not happened. So this is why you see all the stock still under the same plan, under the same company code. It has not changed. Okay. Now let's go to our order. Let's open another window maybe. VA03. So now what we did, out of 10, we have created delivery for 2. Okay. Now you see here 2 comes. That means out of that 10, 2 is delivery is created. In a sales order, you cannot see whether it actually delivered or not. But you can see at least for 2 pieces, delivery is made. If you delete that delivery again this 2 will go and it will be 0. Now what we will try to do, we will try to create another delivery. Let's try to deliver one more. Now you see it only copies it. Why? Because for 2 pieces already delivery is made. Let's try to make it this time 1 piece. Okay. The picking, you give the storage location and all. Okay. You when I give the picked quantity and when I save it, then we will say that we have done the picking as well for this delivery. Okay. 5173. Let's copy it. 5173. The quantity is 1. So we have already made 2, right? And in the BP customer master, what we have configured or what we have maintained, that only 2 partial deliveries would be allowed. So ideally, now it should not allow us to create another delivery. Let's try. As I said, now we have created one more. So in schedule line, that also you can see total 3 we have what do you call created the delivery so far. Okay. And one thing which I wanted to show you here. This one. We not see the movement type here, right? Yeah. So this movement type, if someone asks you in interview where this movement type comes, okay, as I said, for sales order, outbound delivery, normal sales, 601 is the movement type. You see the movement type you can see here. Let me go back again and let me show you. You go to order, you go to line item, you go to schedule line, you select this, or you can just click here the procurement button. It will show you the movement type, which will it will take when you actually do the goods movement. Not always 601. Sometimes it's a consignment sale, third party sale, intercompany sale. There are different types of sales happens in real world, right? So that time the type will be changing. And how this movement type comes into picture? This is controlled by this schedule line. Okay, schedule line category. As of now, just remember this thing. From where the movement type comes? From schedule line category. We maintain that 601 in CV only. Okay, where we maintain, maybe let me show you. As of now, we have not gone to that level, but let me show you. I think something it must be there. No, this one, OB5. See, this is schedule line. What was our schedule line in the sales order? That was CV. So let's go to CV. You see, here we have maintained the, not we, actually it's SAP S standard configuration. You can also create your own schedule line as well. So you see how that 60 comes into picture from here. Okay. If someone asks, you can tell them under schedule line VOV6, we can see that movement type which is going to come in our sales order. Okay, let's go back and let's try to create another delivery. Let's see what happens. It has still trying me to deliver. Okay, let's save it. Okay, it has allowed me. Let's try to create one more. Ideally, it should not because we have maintained that parcel delivery thing. But somehow it is allowing me. Maybe something we missed or what. Uh, Parcel delivery allowed. Only complete. Maybe this also has to be maintained. Uh, okay, anyway. So now since we have the data, maybe this thing you can try. Okay, maintain this as well. Okay, when you have the stock, maybe you can take the same material. Let's not waste time. Maintain that too, as well as maintain something here also. Okay, let's say maintain A, and then you try to create the similar way. Okay, and just create one by one. Let's say one pieces, and then let's see. Hopefully, it should throw that error. Okay, or do you want me to check it right away? How you people want? You will check it, or should I change it and then we'll see? Hello.
Yeah, Deepak.
So you guys will check, or do you want me to check it right away and then you want to explore this one?
The delivery part.
Yeah, this partial delivery part. Here we have maintained two, right? So ideally,
Yeah.
system should allow only two, but we already created three deliveries, and we are about to create the four delivery. System has not thrown me that error. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe this field also we need to maintain.
It says it's allowed. Partial delivery is allowed, right? If
Right. So
we
that's what I'm saying. You just take the same customer, just maintain A
okay,
or something, and then after the class, you people can try this one. Okay.
okay, create only one delivery also with quantity equal to zero can also be done, right? Or only complete delivery
Yeah,
allowed.
just try with
Some
just play around with these options. Okay. Since anyway
okay,
we have huge stock in this one, and also you also now how to upload stock and all.
yeah,
You can upload the stock, take the same material, same customer number. You can note down the
AG12.
number
Okay,
whatever we have, 5642. You can create your own order and then you can play around with that option. Okay.
okay,
Ideally, it should throw error. If it is not throwing, tell me tomorrow. We'll see that thing. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to shipping tab now. Uh, okay. And also, I don't see this. How can I send this file? Actually, I don't see that option to attach something. In Google Meet, we don't have option to share file or how it is.
I don't think we can share file. You can share it to one of us.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put share it. Like I mean, we
Okay,
can forward.
just ping me the email ID of someone and I'll share it to your email ID. Okay.
Yeah. One
Okay.
second.
Yeah, maybe just send it right away. Just copy paste it and after the class I will send it.
Yeah. No, once again, Deepak, sorry, that's the one S should be removed. It's only VISH.
This much.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Okay, let's go to billing tab. So far we have covered the customer master, order tab, and the delivery tab. Okay, and here also if you see, I think this I don't know whether we configure this one or not. Sometimes what will happen? Let's say you're selling some sort of coal or what you call raw material ore or something. So in that case, what we do sometimes we maintain this over delivery and under delivery tolerance. That okay, let's say out of 1 ton, it will not be always 1 ton, right? It's not even in the real world, it's not feasible that the machine will capture exactly. Sometimes maybe 1 ton 50 kg, sometimes it may be like 50 kg less also. So some sort of what do you call that tolerance we need to maintain somewhere. It should not be like that. Okay, 1 ton is there and you can send it 2 ton. That much tolerance also we don't want in the real world, right? But some plus minus 10, 50 kg, 30 kg we maintain. So that we maintain here. Up to here we can maintain. Up to under tolerance means up to like say in percentage. I believe we maintain it. Let me see how it goes. I think we maintain in some percentage and all. So that percentage, okay, let's say I maintain one, that means out of 100 I can have 99 as well. But if I maintain, if I try to deliver 98, it will give me error. that I'm trying to create the delivery beyond the tolerance. Okay, so that is for that functionality. Sometimes this also some interview people ask where we, let's say I'm getting or delivery or order for 100 kg, but I want to deliver some 102 kg, or I want to deliver 99 kg. So that tolerance where we maintain. So you know, to tell them in the customer master we maintain that under tolerance and over delivery tolerance. Okay, now let's go to billing tab. Okay, these all, let's go to that document. Let's not go everything whatever we see there. Yes, yes, I said this is there. So once I share this, maybe you can read all this definition, this under delivery over delivery thing. So now, as I said, I think this already I explained you this rebate thing. This we have is kind of for this customer if the rebate has to be activated. So that control we have in under customer master. I think this where it is. I think this checkbox only. Let me see what it says. Manual invoice. No. Where is that? Do we have that thing in order? That checkbox we had here. As I said, this document is kind of ECC scheme. So this is why earlier you see earlier this rebate checkbox was there in the billing tab, but now it has moved to sales order tab. So this called small changes. As I said, the functionality is more or less same only. So if you know the ECC how it works, you will work in HANA as well. If you know how HANA works, you can work in ECC as well. But as I said, there are few basic changes like say customer master, BP, and in some rebate got changed. This rebate completely got changed, so that's completely different now. But the logic and everything will remain same. But the only thing, the configuration will be a bit different. Okay, the BPT code, the MIGO T code, in some sort some level, the sales order table also got changed. The status tables are not there. Those all we will discuss. Okay, once we have some idea of this customer master order and all, we will discuss one class only the changes between ECC and HANA. Okay, that we will discuss. Okay, let's go to billing tab again. So this we have already covered. Now see invoice date. Let's say the customer says you send me whenever I'm placing any order. Let's say in the month of March I place 10 order. I want my invoicing to be done on a certain date. So that date you can maintain in this field, invoicing dates. Okay, let's see what are all options we have. So you see, as I said, whenever you are working with date in SAP, so the date somewhere you need to maintain in a calendar. Then only system understand. So that date and all you will maintain in a factory calendar. You can create your own factory calendar. Okay. Generally, companies create their own company calendar because every company will have their own list of national holiday and regional holiday, all those stuff. So that we maintain. You don't need to bother that much. You just remember if someone asks, if the customer in interview, someone asks if the customer requirement is to be invoiced on a certain date, how can we control that? So you need to tell in sales order we have a field called invoicing date in the billing tab. There from there we can control it. How you will control that also you can play around, but don't waste that much time on these topics. Just remember it is there. If you tell up to here also from this field we can control, the interviewer knows that okay, if you know till here you can do it anyway. Okay, if you don't know where it is, then it's a problem. Or you don't know whether that data to be maintained plant, that data is to be maintained in a company code, then interviewer understand, then you will not be able to do. But if you tell at least the field where it is, then he understand okay, if he knows up to here he can do that. Maybe some error will come, but that can be resolved. Okay, now what is the other field? Invoicing list date, that's not important. Then one field is encode term. Okay, encode term is something, whenever you hear this term encode term in SAP, you always remember it is something for the freight. Freight means Let's say I bought something from Tata Steel. I placed something. Tata Steel is delivering me goods. Then that goods has to reach to my location, right? To my plant or to my home, wherever I have asked. That address it has to reach. So it will be loaded into some truck, and that truck will be delivering the goods. So the truck will be charging some money, right? So for all those things, we have this Incoterm thing. Sometimes company bears that freight charges. Sometimes the end customer bears it. Okay, that is all pre-decided when the salesperson or sales employee do the deals with the customers. So that time itself, it is all decided whether you will send your vehicle and take it from our plant, or do you want us to send the goods. So all those things will be controlled via Incoterm. As I said, the terms of payment means how payment will come. So Incoterm, how the freight related things are happening, what are the terms and conditions for that freight related stuff, that we maintain in Incoterm. Okay. This also you don't need to worry how it works and everything, but just remember that freight related terms and conditions will be coming from Incoterm. For payment related terms and conditions, from where it comes? Terms of payment. And as I said, there will be two places where we maintain terms of this. Incoterm is clear, right? Any doubt till so far? Anyone?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
No, no.
One more thing, if you see, this is, it has marked in yellow. This means something is important here. What is important? As I said, let's say I have placed three order to the same company, Tata Steel, and in my customer master, this checkbox is also checked in. Means I want what do you call? Where is that order combination was there? Order combination is also checked in. So what will happen? System will allow me to create single delivery for those three order. Let's check three order only as example. So see, I can create a single delivery for those three order. But whenever you are doing this combination, right? You are trying to create, you are trying to merge multiple order into single delivery. So system will check few things, okay? Because let's say I am the customer, I am placing order, but let's say for one order I have told, I have given the address to be delivered in Chennai, at some other places, and and the next order I have given some delivery address somewhere else. Okay, and let's say the payment term is also changed. Let's say I said, okay, for the first order I will pay you in the next 10 days itself, and for the second order I'll pay you in the next 20 days. So now, even though I only is the customer, okay, I'm on the customer, but you see the orders are having a different parameters. Just understand it's in the simple language, not go too technical SAP in the SAP terms. So even though the order belongs to me, but there are different terms and conditions. So those orders cannot be merged, right? It's very simple because this Tata Steel or the company will also say, no, boss, I cannot merge this order because for one order you're asking me to deliver goods in Chennai, for other order you're trying me to uh, deliver goods in somewhere else in some other city. So how can I ship in one truck and how can I merge those delivery? The freight and everything will be different. So this is what it has written here. The encode term is also one of the split criteria. Split criteria of delivery means when you try to create a single delivery, it will automatically split and it will create two deliveries. It cannot be merged if the encode term is different. So this is one of the thing. Let's say everything is same. I have given the order, the customer, the shipping address, everything is same except the encode term. Encode terms are different. Then also, since SAP will not allow you to create a single delivery for multiple order. Let's say two orders are there and both are having different encode term. I cannot create a single delivery. So this is what it has written. This is also one of the interview question. There are few parameters, as I said, at least few you remember as of now. Encode term, okay, and the sold to party anyway it has to be same only. The terms of payment, okay, the shipping address. So these three at least you remember as of now. At least few these all things at the plant, shipping point, all those things has to be similar. Then only you can create a single delivery from a multiple order. Okay, we'll discuss this well when we will discuss those order code this split criteria. Similarly, as I said, we are discussing about multiple order to single delivery, correct? So similar kind of things happens when you have multiple delivery and you are trying to create a single invoice. Okay, so there also similar functionality will be there. There will be some criteria based on which system will create multiple delivery into single invoice. Okay, so this is also an interview question. What is the criteria for split criteria for delivery? So then you need to tell what and all has to be same. Shipping address, Incoterm, all those things has to be same. Similar interview question will be coming for interview in this invoice as well. What is the split criteria for invoice? So then you need to tell the criteria whichever is mandatory to be same. Then only SAP will allow me to create a single invoice for a multiple delivery. Okay, understood this thing? You can
Yeah. Is the
So maybe you can Google it this one and then you can remember few. There are few or 4 or 5 fields are there, but at least if you remember 3 also, that's fine. Okay, if someone asks that thing. Okay, now terms of payment, as I said already, we maintain it at 2 places, at company code and finance level, finance role also. But finance role we don't bother. We are only concerned about what we maintain in sales role. But that also, as I said, it's not you decide, it's something which finance person decides. So those all data will be given by the finance team only, which payment term to be maintained. Okay, now this is again one term that you will be hearing in SAP world, that's cash discount thing. Okay, so just theoretically you understand what this cash discount is and how it works. So let's say I am purchasing for 100 rupee of good from Tata Steel. Okay, and Tata Steel tells me that, okay, boss, if you give me payment within 10 days, I will give you some 2 rupees discount. So you only need to pay me 98 rupees. So see how it will work. Sales order will be of 100 rupee, delivery will be made, invoice will be made, the billing will be made. Billing will be made for 100 only. Let's say today I am billing it on 6th of March. So in 6th of March billing invoice, that amount will be 100 only. Cash discount will be taken care by the finance team when the customer will actually pay. So let's say, as I said in our example, I am the customer. I will pay to Tata Steel. Let's say on 8th of March, I went to Tata Steel or I made some online payment. Then Tata Steel, as per the agreement, what Tata Steel has told me, within 10 days if I pay, I will give some cash discount, correct? So then company will only charge me 98 rupees. That 2 rupee discount I will get. So from where this cash discount is controlled, this again is controlled via with payment term only. Okay. Because there's something related to payments. You need to think in that way where this control could be. Since here we are in the same skin, you can see, okay, cash discount is something related to terms of payment. But when you don't see this document and after this class, maybe 10 after 20, 50 days after later, you need to think in this way, cash discount. So where it should be? So it should be somewhere related to do payment and payment related stuff. So it must be maintained in terms of payment. Okay. There are few condition types and all, but those all you don't bother. If you tell up to here also, this is enough for you people. Okay. Now payment guarantee procedure. Yeah, this is again a completely finance terms, financial what you call field. But you need to understand where we can see this thing in our sales order. Let me go to our order which we created. A03. If you go to header and if you go to billing, so this is a payment guarantee procedure. Okay. Normally, two types of procedure we worked with, or at least I have worked with in my career so far. One is normal, like we are doing this transaction. If customer has credit and all, it will allow. Sometimes you don't want this credit management to be active, so system will not check the credit and all those things will not check. Then there is another scenario in real world business. How it happens? The end customer, see, when the real world business happens, the amount is very huge, right? So company sometimes don't trust the what they call the customers actually, whether that customer is reliable, whether he will pay me or not. So some sort of insurance they want from the customer. So what customer do, or let's say I'm the customer, I am going to buy some 10 crore worth of goods from Tata Steel. So Tata Steel may not knowing me, right? Whether I will be paying on time or not. So that Tata Steel told me was you need to give me some guarantee procedure or some sort of guarantee you need to give me from some bank and all. So what I will do, I'll go to my bank and I'll ask them, boss, just give me one document, or just maybe I'll deposit some money, and from the bank I'll get some sort of document that we call it a letter of credit, or some sort of, in layman language, you understand, some sort of insurance, or what do you call a credit worthiness document. I'll get it from the bank, and then but with that document I can show to the Tata Steel, boss, see, this bank has given me this document that I will be paying. In normal world, how it happens, when you will take a loan, you need to what do you call, to ensure that bank, or do you need to make the bank what do you call, under confident that okay, you will be paying. So similar kind of transaction also happens, that we call it a letter of credit. So that letter of credit number will be entered here. You will get the document, you will show it to Tata Steel. Tata Steel will create one document in their SAP system, and that document they will maintain in this order. So now, as I said, two payment guarantee procedure we are mostly working. If you press F4 also, yeah. So see, letter of credit. As I said, this is related to the bank stuff and all, letter of credit, and this is payment card. Now, what will happen? If you read here, this is written. This is also a very good question, because I have been asked this question multiple times actually. Let's say even if you are not using credit management, okay. So how it works actually? If you go to your customer master, uh, let's say these two roles are not there. Let's assume these two roles are not here for this customer, okay. Then what happens when you are creating the order and you are trying to deliver? System understand that this customer will pay me in cash. I will deliver the good, customer will pay me in cash. There is no credit kind of stuff happening that okay, you pay me today, after 10 days I will pay you. All those things will not happen. And system doesn't bother about anything. Like you give 10 crore, 100 crore, system will not check anything. Why? Because you have not activated that credit management for that customer. Okay, now think from that perspective. If you have not activated this, but what I have done, let's say I have gone to the bank. We are running out of time. Let's close it quickly. So as I said, let's say I went to the bank for letter of credit and I deposited some 10 crore rupee, right? So now for that 10 crore rupees, SAP Tata Steel will create a letter of credit in their system. Their value will be 10 crore only. Now that this is not normal or a standard credit management. This is something, a different payment guarantee procedure we are dealing with now. So I got that letter of credit from the bank. I deposited it to Tata Steel. Tata Steel created that letter of credit, and now that letter of credit number Tata Steel will enter here. System that Tata Steel will use this payment guarantee procedure 001, and that number system SAP or the end user will put it here. So now when I am placing an order for 12 crore, it will not allow. Why? Because this document whatever is entered here, that belongs to only for, I mean, that document is only valid for 10 crore. So what will happen? Again your order will go to credit block. Okay. So now see, even though we are not using the SAP standard credit management functionality, still my order is getting blocked. Why? That letter of credit limit got exceeded. So this is something which in some company or some interview it will ask, that without configuring credit management system, SAP is blocking the order for credit. So what could be the reason? So they need to tell them, because maybe in the sales order, the payment guarantee procedure is a letter of credit and system, and in the letter of credit field, we have maintained that letter of credit document number, and that document value is worth 10 crore only, and you are trying to place order for 12 crore. So system will block it. Understood?
Yeah, Deepak.
So let's stop here only. We'll continue from this account group and all tomorrow. Okay. This you try. This at least you should try this. What you call this one? this parcel delivery thing. Okay, then you will learn. Maybe you can make it one, and then you what do you call? And this even this also you can try. These three things you can play around with: this complete delivery, maximum parcel delivery, and this parcel delivery per item. First, you play with this one, complete delivery. Okay, you make it like you put this checkbox, you create order for 10, and you try to create delivery for one. So some either some warning you will get that this customer is marked for complete delivery, so you cannot create parcel delivery like we created for 10 pieces. We created one delivery for one piece, one delivery for two pieces. So system should not allow. Okay. So those all you can play around so that you will remember. If you just read it, no, you will forget. So once you do it with your own hand, you will learn all those things. Okay. So let's close it as of now. I'll send the document to this one, and then maybe you all can get it from here. Okay. Any confusion so far? Anyone any
No,
doubt?
Deepak. No, Deepak.
Okay, great.
No,
And
no, no.
so you all try. Okay, this at least you should try this.
Sure, Deepak.